Hi, I am Jennie Moench, and this is Phil Jax, and this is the Creative Alliance show, and we wanted to welcome. I wish I could read this easier because it's really bad. But anyway, I am a poet, or not a poet, I'm a writer and an artist, and if you've ever seen the Flint volume book 2 in the stores, that's my book, and in fact, I'm the only sponsor of this show. Phil is an activist with Peace Mob Gardens. You want to talk about yourself a little bit there, Phil?
Sure. I'm pretty much a full-time activist coordinator over at Peace Mob Gardens, and if anyone hasn't found our project or is interested in looking for our project, it's out there on the Facebook. And basically we just kind of practice permaculture, sustainability, gardening, and run a little garden, feeding people and teaching people about how it goes and how to do it and what they can do at home. And it's fun. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's fun too to go out there because I've been out there a few times and it was really nice. And if you're worried about Nick, he will be here next month. It's just that he can be in this show, so Phil is being so nice and I'm filling in for him. And today our guests are going to be Charles Shaver with his video. He does a web series called Rats, and he's going to be here to talk about that, and his movie Sugar Plum. And then we're also having Rachel King. She's going to be a musical guest. In fact, she's going to play some music for us. It should be a lot of fun. And then at the end, I will have a video. Hopefully we'll be able to play the whole thing. That's kind of a compilation of 4 videos that I took over the last month. One of them is the Hash Bash in Ann Arbor. The other one is the Hostile Takeover in Detroit. And then also I have a party at 420 Union 420, and that one also has some footage of Rachel King, and it also has footage of the Decker Street Music Group. In fact, I did a little. Let me show you the shirt. They gave me a shirt. I did a little modifying to it. If you see, I kind of modified it a little bit. But anyway. So anyway, then hopefully we'll be able to play that so you can see them, because they were on the show last month, but they didn't have their music with them, their instruments, so they can play. And then I also have a video of the collab, well, it's not the collab night, it's the open mic at the Support Your Local Poet night at Churchill's, and that was Saturday. So I have a little bit of that footage too in that 10-minute video. That's why I kind of like mashed them all together. But if any of it's of interest, you should go to the Flint Underground channel, and you can also see this show, our version of it, on the Flint Underground YouTube channel. And in fact, this is going to be the last show we're going to film here, and then after this show next month we're going to start filming it at the Music Local. But I'm trying to work something out so that we can still have this on the Flint Talk podcast site too. So anyway, but because our costs are going to go down a little bit, if anybody wants to be a sponsor for the show, instead of $25, it's only $10. And then you can have your ad, I'll show you your logo and then talk over the logo, whatever little blurb that anybody wanted us to say. And we are the Creative Alliance. We're artists and activists. We're painters, poets, organizers, dancers, performers, anyway, all genres of art. And so if you're interested, our mission is to organize events and activities that support art, culture, education, and the community. We want to encourage any atmosphere that makes people proud to live in Flint. And if this sounds like an organization that you would be interested in joining us at Churchill's on Saginaw Street in downtown Flint at 7 o'clock on Wednesdays, except the third Wednesday of the month, and that is at Good Beans Cafe. In fact, that's going to be this Wednesday, and then we'll have a collab night. Yeah, you've been to collab nights before.
I have. I think I've been a few of them, I think.
Yeah. And it's a mixture of all kinds of stuff.
I recommend anyone who hasn't been there to try and get there a little early. The room sometimes gets packed, so
yeah,
get some good coffee, sit down.
Music and poetry, comedians. Oh, we do a live canvas painting too. Every month too, we have the canvas.
Yeah, recently I was down there. I went down to try and talk to Ken and get some coffee grounds for composting and stuff. And there was this whole artist open mic thing going on that was organized by the Kettering kids.
Oh, really?
And some of them started talking to me, and they're like, I was like, "What are you guys doing here?" And they're like, "Oh, we're having like a artist poet open mic thing. It's the only one in the city." And I was like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah, tell me about it." And so they told me all about it. I was like, "Well, You should come check out Wednesdays. It's every third Wednesday,
Third Wednesday,
at
7
Good
o'clock.
Beans, and told them they should come check it out because they weren't even aware of the Creative Alliance, and they weren't aware of the thriving artist community that's going on all over
Really?
Flint. So
Yeah.
hopefully, if any of them are listening today, they know that they can come and check out Creative Alliance Wednesdays at Churchill's or third Wednesday at
yes.
Good Beans and hook up and link together and meet up and build something really groovy here in Flint. So, put that in there.
As far as announcements, we've got the Flint Road Show is going to start up. Actually, Thursday is going to be our first Flint Road Show. It's going to be to Detroit, and the first stop is going to be on the nonprofit organization's tour of cities this year. We want to explore urban areas and meet other artists and gain some inspiration and raise awareness of our organization. Anyway, first city we're going to go to is Detroit, and we're going to go to the what's it called, the Heidelberg Project. That's going to be our first stop. We're going to take a Todd Nicola sculpture with us, and then Ariel
Todd
Simone.
Nicola sculpture's gonna go into Heidelberg Project?
I know.
That's awesome, I'm jealous.
Oh yeah, the one with the big hands.
I gotta get a hold of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
want him to
he
do
actually, I didn't get it from him.
Oh, really?
I was trying to get it from him, but I got it from somebody he sold it to, and
Ah,
I'm borrowing it for the day.
he made that one at Bring It Fest last year, right?
Yeah, he was there. He was working right there on the spot.
Didn't he do that like a collab? He had the big metal hand that he
That's
made.
his signature thing. He does
And-
that.
But it was like, he did one at Bring It Fest, I think, last year, and it was integrated in with part of the mural wall, right?
Yeah.
And
I
some
got
graph
footage of him
artists.
working on it.
Okay, I thought I remembered something like that.
Yeah.
I was gone working most of the day that day.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna take one of his sculptures and we're gonna like put it in amongst the Heidelberg. You know, the Heidelberg Project is like a bunch of stuff pieces, and each one of
Really
the
cool
houses.
project.
Yeah. And I thought maybe we could do sort of like a Where's Waldo thing. You know, I could get Ariel to like take pictures, and then we could put those pictures. We'll put those on the Creative Alliance Facebook page. And then also we're going to take video. We're going to have Terry Kinsey and Ethereal supposed to go with me, and they're going to do some street poetry, and we're going to videotape them, and then that will be on the Flint Underground channel. If you want to see that footage, maybe we'll have a little peek at it next month. I don't know. And then we're going to go to the Scarab Club at 6 o'clock for a social. It's a free social. Went to the free stuff, so that we can like change cards with other artists. And Asia Harris is going to meet us there.
That
And
sounds
she's
pretty
gonna create one.
exciting.
Yeah, so we're gonna do one of those every month, and our first one is going to be Thursday. So I'm kind
So
of.
the road show, that's like, that's a new thing you guys are doing with the Creative Alliance,
Right,
right?
it's a
Where you
Creative
were
Alliance.
trying to bring Flint artists and Flint art out to the surrounding areas, right?
Urban, I want to go to
kinda
urban
network
areas.
and everything?
Well, you know, the truth is what we've tried to like reach out to like the suburbs, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
they're scared of us. So sometimes, you know what I mean? Like there's a little bit of a leery, like we, like if you get street poets in Grand Blanc, or like even, they kind of like get afraid and they don't come in. But anyway, so we really were trying to reach out to other urban areas. So we're gonna go like to Detroit, Saginaw, although we are gonna go to some places up north. I'd love to go to Chicago and New York, but I don't know if we can afford that. But, maybe Chicago. I was thinking if we could find like a hostel to stay in, or something like that for one night, then it might be worth it. I don't know. But
Don't we have people in New York?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Steven's
people
there. I don't know.
Leah's out there.
Oh, Leah's too,
Leah's
isn't
out
she?
there.
Cool.
Her
Yeah.
and B and Jamie. They all have an apartment thing out there, I think.
Oh,
Should network.
Yeah.
Might be able to get out there.
Yeah, well,
The little neighborhood's got a whole mess of cool artist stuff going on.
yeah, because once we got there, we could just go down the street with a video camera and do crazy stuff and bring it back, and everybody would love it, I think. I mean,
Probably.
should be. Then, which brings us to another matter. If you want to become a member of CA, if you want to become a member of CA, just come to one of our meetings every Wednesday at 7 o'clock at Churchill's, and the third Wednesday, which is at the Good Beans Cafe. I didn't want to talk about that, but anyway, anybody can show up for a meeting. Now the events. Now this is what I want you to help me with, because Nick
Okay.
used to like read all this stuff for me, and he's like so much better at it than I am. And so anyway, and so I'll just start. Let's just go every other one, okay?
Cool. Want me to start?
You, me, you. Yeah, that'll work out just right.
Alright, kiddies. First up on events here, we have Pride, aka Jason Michael Jones. He's going to be playing Wednesday, 8 p.m. until midnight. And he's going to be doing an acoustic jam with Extra Smiles at Soggy Bottom Bar. If no one's ever been down to the Soggy Bottom, it's right at 613 MLK Avenue in Flint, just where Saginaw and MLK split up. And right by the Occupy camp too. Maybe if you're down there early, you might be able to swing by the Occupy camp and check out the events, get involved in some activism, and then go cool your whistle and sit down and hear some cool acoustic jams from Pride. That's going to be going on again from 8 to midnight at Salty
You want
Bottoms.
to keep going? You're doing really good.
Sure,
Let's keep
sure.
going.
All right, what's this next one?
Try
We
to
got
put a space between
on
them.
Friday, April 20th at 5 p.m. The Genesee Rambler will rock Cavarelli's Eatery and Spirits in Lapeer, Michigan. So if you guys are out in the Lapeer area and you're looking to get down and have a good time, that's going to be going on Friday, 5 p.m. So maybe ditch out of work a little early and get some fun things accomplished. Life's about giggles, guys. And then our third event here, we have Walk a Mile in Her Shoes, Friday, April 20th, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Walk a Mile in Her Shoes is a fundraiser. The proceeds will be benefiting programs and services for the YWCA Greater Flint, and it's going to be including its domestic violence and sexual assault services. So if you guys want some more info, please visit www.ywca.org/Flint. And they are located at 310 East 3rd Street in Flint, Michigan, 48502. You guys can get some more details there. Friday, another event for Friday from 8 p.m. till 2 a.m. So all night long you can rock it out with the Magic Medicine Show. It says here, get ready for one magical eclectic experience from rock to folktronica to electro to hip hop. And it sounds like they're going to have a mix-up in their schedule here. They're going to have the Bridge Cards doing an alternative rock set, Block Sounds doing a hip-hop set, Suitable Paradise, they're going to be jamming out with some alternative rock, Rachel King, which she's here tonight.
Sure.
She's going to be giving us a sample. She'll be there too. If you guys like what you hear, go check it out live. DJ Naughty, she always does a good job. And Electric House Dubs. So that's going to be a 21 and up event for free. Oh, no, it's 18 and up event. $5, 18 and up, 21 and up is free at the Aloha Lounge at 429 South Dort Highway. That's just south of Robert T. for anyone not super familiar with the area. And if you're not, shame, you should be. It's a good place. Let's see. Ooh, this one's a little bit about me. Tuesday, April 24th, from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. at 555 South Saginaw Street in downtown Flint at the Flint Crepe Company is Tip Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, the Flint Crepe Company picks a local organization they would like to help benefit, and Tuesday, April 24th is going to be Peace Mob Gardens. We're trying to raise some money out there. We recently lost a piece of land that we thought we had on lease, or some type of paperwork thing happened, and we lost a piece of land we've been gardening out on for a long time. It's pretty sad, broke our hearts, and discouraged us. But so we are trying to secure the rest of our lots, and we've been approved for purchase on a few of them from the land bank, so we're trying to raise a couple bucks up there. If anyone doesn't know, everything that goes on at Peace Mob Gardens is completely volunteer-based. Any donations never go in our pockets. They always go to supplies and buying what we say we're going to buy. So these funds will go towards buying some property so we can keep our program going on. So tip generously, guys, and get some good food. Flint Crepe Company is awesome. They buy some produce from some other local organic farms out here. So keep money in Flint, buy Flint. And Saturday, April 28th from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. Sarah Reed Photography is going to be offering a one-day only choice of studio or outdoor urban setting. If you'd like to book her, simply get online and choose from the special drop-down menu at sarahreedphotography.book. What's that say? Sorry, Sarah.
Recycled printer cartridges are cool, but okay, which one are you on now?
sarahreedphotography.book something.
Well, anyway, just go to find Sarah Reed on Facebook.
Yeah, find Sarah Reed Photography on Facebook. It's all over.
R-E-E-D.
Yeah, SARAHREED. And she's located at 653 South Saginaw, Suite 214. So, keep your photos taken care of for the spring, guys. Also, Saturday, April 28th from 8 p.m. till 4 a.m. at White Star Nightclub at 9819 Courant Street in Hamtramck. Fast Life is presenting Hulk Smash Detroit. So that sounds like a pretty fun event. So any of the guys out there, girls out there in Hamtramck, it's a pretty fun little town. Or if you want to get out there and check out what's going on, there's going to be an event. You want to do that one?
Well, I was gonna say, let's skip some of these because we got so much here that we've got too much.
Okay.
Oh, we already read that one, but that one is a good one, because that one's Flint handmade. So read that one.
Okay, Saturday, May 5th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Flint Handmade will host the 5th annual Spring Craft Market, and it's going to be at the Masonic Temple in downtown Flint. So guys, get down there, support local Flint people creating their own future and their own business and supporting themselves with their crafts and their passions. Get some handmade stuff. Don't go to Myers or Walmart and buy slave-made stuff. Get some handmade stuff. Saturday, May 5th from noon to 7 p.m. the Creative Alliance is going to host Voices. It's an excellent event. It happens every year, right?
Correct.
Every year, and it's always been really, really popular. It's going to be at the Greater Flint's Arts Council, which is at 816 South Saginaw, right next to Halo Burger, right?
Yeah, it's got the mural on it
The
too.
big Burners mural on there. So if you guys have seen that building and never known what it is, come on down Saturday, May 5th, and check out a really cool event. Get to mix with some local artists. And we got down here?
Yeah, Saturday.
Alright, so Saturday, April 21st is going to be the first show at the newly renovated, long-awaited Flint Local 432. Their new building is at 162 West 1st Street. It's a big blue building. Everyone's going to be really, really excited about this. It's got a long history in Flint of doing some very important work with the music scene. And this is going to be their first show in their new location with the Claudettes, Maria Rose, Sadie Lee, and Arlo Zan. So we really hope you can all get this on your calendar. You're not going to want to miss this. Everyone's been waiting for the Flint Local to come back. I know that if it weren't for the work that Joel Rash and his crew and the Flint Local does, a lot of us probably wouldn't be here in Flint. I know when I was a kid, that's where I hung out, and that's what brought me to Flint. So come on out, guys. Check out the new events.
No, the only sponsor we have today is me.
Yay.
Want to show my little JPEG of my book? The Flint Project Volume 2 by Jennie Moench is a scrapbook of Flint. It consists of local art and poetry, interviews with a few people, and also my own observations of what we do here in Flint. I try to name names and give anyone who hasn't been a part of Flint scene an idea of what we do here. And it's on sale at Pages Bookstore on 2nd Street here in Flint, and also on warriorpublications.com. And you can be a sponsor too. Remember, only $10 now. If you want to be a sponsor on Flint's coolest grassroots organizations show with the Creative Alliance. First guest, Charles Schaefer, yay!
Thanks for having me.
Okay, well, Charles is a Flint native, a graduate from Orange Coast College of Film. He is the owner and president of the Atomic Swan Films. He recently released a short silent film. It was really cool too, Sugar Plum, and is now producing a web series, Rats. If you were here if you were watching last month, we had Brian Schaefer, who is Brian Stadler, who is one of the characters on Rats. I think he plays Roger.
Yeah.
My personal favorite Charles Schaefer quote. Okay, ready? Why run through life when you can walk? Why walk when you can strut?
Well, thank you for having me, Jenny, Phil. Always good to see you guys. And I brought some gifts for you.
Oh, yes. Let me see.
We have merchandise. And
We got here.
here you go, Phil. And
Nice.
some nice Atomic Swan t-shirts that we now have available.
I am going to
So,
get so
there
many
you go.
cool
You're rocking
shirts
this
from
all
him on
summer
the
long
show.
at the garden.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. These are handmade. You know, well, not
Cool.
the t-shirts, but
Well, I need a
the
design
silk
done.
screening, yeah, and everything by a local artist that I hired, and we're just selling them where
Are
we
you
can.
allowed to say who the local artist is?
Robert Voiles.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, a good guy, really good guy. And I believe he's setting up an Etsy shop too, so you can actually order shirts from him
Now,
eventually.
it looks like, is some of these shirts, like this one that I have on, is a shirt that was bought and reused, or they called it upcycled? Is that some of these are, or
Yeah,
they are all-
basically,
yeah, 'cause
I would
this one might be-
prefer using, you know, older shirts or,
Right.
you know, or ones that have been, what do you call it? You know, the big box stores can't sell them for whatever reason.
Yeah,
They're
seconds.
Yeah, seconds.
Mhm.
And I'd rather purchase those,
Yeah.
not only because they're cheaper, but, you know, I don't want to waste that kind of thing. you know?
I think that's great, that's a great idea. I always
Yeah.
prefer that. In fact, I know that Phil probably does too.
Oh, yeah.
He's a green
I would
guy.
talk about that, but
We don't have time.
can't take all the time up, so.
It's all right.
So, what is the deal with this new series, Rats? Like, are you having a new you're having a new episode every is it a planned thing every month?
Right now, it seems like we're going every month. We were looking for sponsors. Our very first episode, our pilot, was done in December of 2010. And we did that just out of my own pocket, and we started looking for sponsors, and we're doing this on $50 an episode, and every dime goes into payroll. It goes into the pockets of cast and crew. It doesn't go into overhead, it doesn't go into equipment, it doesn't go into even Atomic Swan, really. It just goes into the pockets of whoever works on each episode. And we got funding for the first full season, and we're doing 6 episodes per season. We just finished episode 4, and we're going to start rolling on episode 5 and 6 pretty soon, and I'm hoping to actually have I've spoken with Joel Rash, actually, hoping to have a public screening with the season finale at the local 432 pretty soon, sometime this summer.
Well, we could do it in conjunction with some other event if you wanted for Creative Alliance.
That'd be awesome.
Because we're going to have a big event either in the spring of 2013 or it could be in the fall of 2012 with the Flint Road Show.
Yes,
We're going to take all the art, all the videos, all the photographs, and we're going to invite the artists that we make friends with, to come and to have a big event. And I want to do it on an art walk night, either an art walk in November or art walk in the spring. So maybe we can hook up.
Yeah, absolutely. We can talk
It's a
to
big
them.
building.
Yeah, and you know, it kind of depends on when, because we film as people are available. We always make sure that people are just, whenever it's convenient for them. This is something from the very beginning I said, if we ever stop having fun and it becomes an obligation or a job, the show is dead. But we've only planned 3 seasons with 6 episodes each, so we're only doing 18 episodes full in total. I can't imagine we're going to get bored, you know, through 18 episodes, and it's all improv and whatever. So, but it depends on. As soon as we get that 6th episode done, we'll, you know, then I'll come to you and we can start talking about what we can do.
Yeah, that'd be great. I think it's great when we all cooperate too, and we all need each other, because I'll tell you, we don't have a lot of resources here. So anyway, did you want to show that promo now that you brought of the rats? Do you have that?
Video?
Yeah, that video, what do you want to call it?
Yeah, it's a sample, couple of scenes from various episodes, including Brian's debut, which was episode 3, which was called Thursday, which was sort of our send-up and spoof of the movie Friday, which we all love, and then we quote here and there throughout the show.
Okay, cool. Do you have it, John?
Is that corn in there?
It's not corn, it's hops, dude.
I think that's
They're getting
corn.
strained out, okay?
Those are walnuts.
Man,
You show up with a skateboard?
you know how much gas is? $4 a gallon.
Oh, Jesus Christ, so you're riding on a skateboard?
That's how I get around, baby.
No, actually, Wayne, do you recognize this picture?
Some redheaded little bastard.
Well, you're the redheaded little bastard that drew it for me at age 3. You were just
What?
I don't know how you're going to handle this, Wayne. I'm your father. And I'm
No, you're
I'm
not
your
my
father,
dad.
and I'm back.
I thought my dad's in prison. There you go. Let's go for outtakes. Got nothing.
I got that on camera.
Yeah, we got a little tussle, dude.
Damn!
The necklace. Hold it up right now so I can...
I'll take this. Oh wait, let me do this now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take this.
Hold it up a little higher. Not that high. There you go. Model it for me.
This would be your anger management class.
Wait, I thought there was supposed to be some chick here with some papers, and I just sign out some papers, and that's it. Sit in a circle, get some coffee, maybe some orange juice.
Did you receive my email?
I don't have a computer. My mother took it from me. She took it from me along with my car and everything else because she says I have problems. Because I can't get a job.
Well, that's unfortunate because in my email I described for you to wear some of your most comfortable clothing and maybe for you to remove your shoes, if you don't mind.
I'm not removing my tennis shoes for nothing.
Don't speak, because I know your brain is telling you to do something stupid. But if you say another word, you're over there. You're going to be spending the night. You can use my toilet that's open and not covered. I got the chains. See, I don't understand that. But I don't need you to explain it. Unless you want to stay here. See, you're going to learn a lot, Wayne. You're going to get out in that world and you're going to bite off a piece of life and it's going to hurt. But you got to deal with it. Because we're humans. That's what happens. Jesus wants you to pass your wisdom on. He wants you to be patient and love everything in sight. And Wayne, Jesus wants you to listen to the words that are passed on to you. Because Jesus is a friend of mine. And I am a friend of yours. So that means indirectly, Jesus is a friend of yours. Like a moon.
You're hot.
Moonchild. Moonchild Wanye.
Quit laughing! Damn it! I was sorry. Why are you saying it? I'm sorry. Oh.
Action.
Well, let's talk about names. I'm Andy, you're Wayne.
Anyway, so everybody, if you remember Al, then you're gonna see him in that. I seen a little bit of that. We had the glasses on, and
Yeah.
he played the character. I didn't even.
Yeah, Andy, the Yoga for Jesus man, is his character, and Tyler Zickafoos, who plays Wayne, has rage problems, and he has to go through anger management. So they sent him to Andy, and about half the show is improv. I just say, this is the situation,
Yeah, go for it.
And that's what I did with Alan and Tyler, and they went nuts, and they gave me more material than I needed. I
Yeah.
wound up with probably about an hour's worth of material, and tried to cut it down to about 10-12 minutes for the show, and it wound up being like a 30-minute show.
Sure.
So, and it was great.
Yeah.
It was great, and Al definitely stole the show. He
is funny.
He's spectacular. He's a heck of a performer in every way. So.
Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about is Sugar Plum.
Yes.
Tell us about Sugar Plum.
Well, Sugar Plum is actually a short film that we did as part of a much larger film, our first feature film called Project Swan, which was an anthology film of 3 short films, and Sugar Plum was one of those 3 short films. But Sugar Plum is kind of caught on, and I'm trying to screen it wherever I can. We just screened it Friday at the Lunch Studio during the Art Walk, and it, as you mentioned, it's a short black and white film. Silent as well, and Arlo Zan actually did the soundtrack for it, and they're selling, or they were that night selling soundtracks for like $3. It's only 3 tracks, but from the time that I first started writing the script to the very last day that I burned it and got it ready on DVD and ready for screening, we put in maybe 20 days, including 4 days of actual shooting, about 10 days for the music, the soundtrack, and we did it for about $160, $180. So 20 days and for less than $200.
It's so cool. It's a silent movie.
Yeah.
Did you see The Artist? That was a silent movie you
I have not seen it. I didn't even know that was coming out
You did it.
until someone posted on my wall. One of the actors who's in Sugar Plum posted on my wall and said, "Hey, look, and there's a big Hollywood feature." It was not really a big Hollywood feature. It was actually a smaller feature.
But still.
Yeah.
It piqued people's interest in silent movies, and you just happened to have the movie at the same. I knew it was like about the same time that they
around
both
the
came
same
out.
time, yeah.
So that's great. Well, that's kind of a break for you in a way, isn't it? I mean, it makes people more interested in silent
I hope
movies.
so.
Yeah.
I hope so. We actually uploaded a smaller version. What we were screening on Friday was a director's cut, which is only about 33 seconds longer. But Ridley Scott, in conjunction with YouTube, started a film festival, and you had to upload. You could upload it, but it had to be under 15 minutes. So I cut it down I cut those 33 seconds out to upload it, and I should find out any day from starting today until I think they have May 28th. whether or not I make a semifinalist, and if Sugar Plum is a semifinalist, then the voting's open to the public, and I might be back here promoting it.
Okay,
Hopefully.
cool.
So,
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, it seems like you should put that in some, I mean, I don't know anything about the film industry, but it
Right.
seems like there should be like some, you know, film festivals that you could put it in for, you know, people that
Yeah,
aren't
and-
already famous.
Right, there's actually quite a few, and I've been talking to quite a few. The film festivals here in Michigan, they start rolling out around this time, you know, early spring, and they hit pretty heavy in the summer. And I've been in talks with quite a few people trying to see where I can get it in and get it screened everywhere. So
Our friend Michael Moore, who wants to be on the show so badly, he has a film festival, doesn't he, in Grand Traverse?
Grand Traverse, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That one costs to get in though, and
trying to-
we're broke.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
you know, Atomic
That's
Swan will be
expensive.
2 years old this June, and that's it. And the running joke is that our petty cash is a box of Donna's Donuts. So, you know, we can't afford, you
So
know,
this is a
that kind of
shout
thing.
out.
Do a lot of those film festivals cost money to get into?
Some of the bigger ones, they do, like Sundance, and I think it's like $250 to even apply, and that's
Good.
just to even be considered. That's not even to be, you know, and that's not even guaranteed that you're gonna be screened, and I'm not necessarily cool with that, in some respects, but I'm not necessarily against it either. Whatever, you know, gets your film festival going, whatever, that's fine. It's just, economically and financially speaking, we can't do something like that at this time, because we're just a small mom and pop's kind of a business, and we've got, you know, the odds stacked against us, whether or not we're even gonna survive another year, and I'm happy we're coming up on 2 years.
Sounds like you guys need a fundraiser.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. But, you know, we do everything from selling merchandise, making our own merchandise. We sell DVDs on the streets, you know, practically at all kinds of events. And if we're selling Rats DVDs, again, every dime goes into payroll and stuff like that. So we're definitely doing it, you know, punk rock style and DIY style as much as we can. So.
Well, I know if you can get enough people to see it, you know, because it really is a cool thing. So I'm
Cool,
sure.
thank you.
And then the Rats web series too. What are you gonna do with that? What do you plan? What do you want to happen with that?
Well, we've said from the beginning, once we realized that the pilot was kind of taking off and gaining attention, we were showing up at like Churchill's and you know, people were quoting the pilot to us and
Butter?
Yeah,
A
yeah,
trunk
butter.
full of butter.
Yes. Things like that.
You need a shirt that says trunk full of butter.
We realized that we need to make that a priority, and that's our priority right now. Is you know, getting, like I said, we've got funding through the first season. We're gonna get that done. We're gonna immediately go into second season as quickly as possible, and we have episode 5 and part of 6 written, the season finale of the first season, and then we don't have anything written, but we have the very final scene of the very last episode, episode 18, written, so we know exactly where we're going to go with it. We know the story we want to tell.
Yeah.
We know the themes and everything, and you know,
So
it's
people are in character too.
yeah, and it's
That's
low
it.
tech, low life, so we call it, and we're trying to mirror and draw from life in Flint as much as possible. It's
Yeah.
hard living in a hard factory town, and I think
Can relate to the characters.
Yeah.
Well, I think that'd be fun to have a fundraiser where you have the characters from the show as their characters throughout the fundraiser, walking around talking to people
That'd
and
be
being
great.
idiots. Yeah.
we do act like idiots a lot, and we've said that a lot too. We throw on the camera and we act like idiots, but you know,
Yes, yeah.
that is not to say that we don't work very hard. I'm currently studying Lenny Bruce very heavily, and the person that writes as far as comics go, Tyler, who plays Wayne again, he's studying George Carlin. You know, everyone who comes in gives it 110%.
Yeah.
We work very, very hard on
Yeah.
this show,
Yeah.
and not to sound arrogant, but we definitely don't make what we deserve.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this company is not necessarily about making money. When I founded Atomic Swan Films, I realized that the odds are against me as a small
Right.
business owner. The odds are against me, and with each successive year, the odds get more and more stacked against me. So I decided to redefine success. And instead of making money, my terms of success, I'd rather make an impact.
Yeah.
So we're also doing things like fundraisers. We did 3 charity events last summer, We raised over $1,000 for Whaley Children's Center, which
good.
isn't bad for,
Yeah.
you know, it's a drop in
Yeah.
the bucket for them, but they've never made us feel like that's a drop in the bucket, because every penny does count for them. But, you know, and that's not bad for a company that was only a year old last summer.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, we're bringing back the Rockabilly show, and we're gonna have that again this year. We had a Rockabilly show last August with Aaron McCormick and the Blackjacks down at the Row. And we're bringing that back this year.
Okay, that'd be good.
So.
Yeah, so we all need to band together.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
work together, yeah, so maybe.
And that's something, actually, ironically, Brian Stadler and I were at a party and we started talking just kind of business as we're naturally
Yeah.
to do. And he said, you know, he
People get
seemed
mad
a little,
after a while.
yeah, he seemed a little wary of not wanting to step on people's toes. And I said, listen, Brian, you could be given a script, I can be given the exact script, and we're gonna make two completely different films.
Sure, yeah.
You know, as far as I'm concerned, we're not in competition. We're all in
Oh,
this
yeah, all
together.
together.
And we all need to stick together.
Yeah, but stepping on toes, that gets attention. I mean, I am the champion stepping on toes person, you know. I'm really good at that, and I think that it gets you attention, but what you have to do is when you get that attention, whether it's bad, good, whatever, is do something with it.
Right.
Use it to, you know,
Right. You just step up and you just carry on. You carry forward. You know, you don't allow the damage to really
yeah,
damage
you don't shrink back and get in a hole and
Yeah.
cry and not, you
Right,
know, go in a
right.
fetal position and not come out again. You gotta have tough skin.
Right.
You gotta laugh at yourself.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so now we just figured out how to become successful, right?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you in 10 years if the Thomas Swan's still around.
Yeah, but like I was telling you, said something almost like what I was saying to Nick. I said, let's just keep doing this show until until it's not fun anymore. That's what I just did. That's what
Yeah.
I
Once it's not fun, it's gonna translate into your performance, and you know the audience is gonna lose interest.
And we're not making any money, so I mean, why do it if it's
Yeah.
not fun?
Yeah. I mean, right now the good folks on Rats, we're making maybe gas money to show up, you know, on location,
Yeah.
and that's about it. So.
So anyway,
Seems like all the fun that way.
so
Yeah, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
we're in it to win it and not to make money.
Yep.
So, but if we can make money just for sustainability's sake, just so we can last as long as possible, that's the kind of money I'm in for.
Yeah.
I'm not in this to get rich. I don't
making
care about that.
memories.
I haven't been rich most of my life, so I don't care.
Well, you know, that is one good thing about being poor, though, is that it doesn't take a whole lot to, you know, fulfill your requirements for life.
Right.
I mean, if you start out wealthy and you want to try out something that's really risky, you're going to suffer a lot more than, you know, us poor folks that are not having a whole lot anyway. So,
Absolutely.
so it's at least that's the only good thing, you know. But that is a point, really.
Right.
So, anything else?
I think that's it. Watch Rats.
Okay.
You can find Atomic Swan Film on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter as Atomic Swan Films. You can find us on Google+. You can find us on MySpace. You can find us, if anyone uses MySpace anymore. You can find us anywhere. Just do a Google search for Atomic Swan Films. We'll pop up. And we have our own channel on YouTube, like I said, and that's where Rats is shown. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we have to be friends. What do you call that? Subscribers to each other, are we? If we're not, we should be. From Flint Underground.
I think I am.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we'll make sure so that we can share. Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be talking. Okay. Yeah. Stick around. Okay. Let's do the sponsorship thing one more time. Do you want to show my little JPEG? I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. It's kind of boring, but anyway, I better plug my book.
Thanks.
The Flint Project, Volume 2 by Jennie Moench. The Scrapbook of Flint consists of local art, poetry, and interviews with different people in the Flint area. And also I give my own little personal, like sort of like a diary entries or a little blog of what we do here in Flint. Name names, talk about stuff that's about Flint. And so if you're not from the area, then that'll give you a good idea of what we do here in Flint for fun. And you can get that book at Pages Bookstore in Flint, or you can get it at warriorpublicationsinc.com. Hey, Rachel. And now we've got our next guest on. I want to take off the JPEG and talk about our book.
Everyone should be from Flint.
Everybody should be. It's so much fun. We have a good time here.
So affordable here.
Yeah, very affordable.
The house is $2,500.
Yeah, I know.
I tell my friends in the burbs, man, it's like a mortgage payment for you guys.
I know it, man. Yeah, you unless somebody steals your copper, but other than that, you're good. Okay, so anyway, Rachel's here. She's already standing at her keyboard for us. Now, if you've seen, Rachel's been on a lot of the videos that I take, lately, because I really like her stuff. I think I had you on the open mic at Good Beans, which was the collab night, and I don't remember, it was Art Walk night, that's what it was.
Yep.
And you were playing, that was the first time that I had you. And then I got a little bit of you in the Union 420 video, the new one that's out.
It's a great show.
But it was, unfortunately, the video was a little bit scratchy at first because it was kind of dark in there, but you can still hear her really well. And Rachel is originally from Linden, Michigan, right?
Yep.
And you studied photography at the Washtenaw Community College.
Yep, in Ipsy.
And now you live in Grand Blanc. And you're in I see a lot of Flint stuff though. And you're great. You have a very unique sound. I'm so glad you could bring her keyboard. And you have something you want to plug for us first before you start playing? Like, do you have the shows coming up or something you want to talk about?
Playing that show with Danny. I'm really excited about it.
Naughty. Oh yeah, you're talking.
DJ Naughty. Yeah.
Medicine show, isn't that what it's called? What is it called? She doesn't even know.
Here we go.
Yeah, I never.
It's gonna be April
No one tells me
20th.
anything. They're just like, hey, can you be here at like 9? Alright.
And where's it at?
That's Aloha.
Aloha, isn't it?
Aloha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great. Okay. Cool.
20th.
And the 20th. 20th. So that's pretty soon, isn't it? Like Friday.
Friday.
It's Friday.
Pretty
Cool.
sure.
Yep.
420. Oh, that's a great day. That should be a really good show. 420.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be fun.
Cool. You already at keyboard. You want to play a song for us? Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, let's go ahead. The first time I heard you play, I thought, oh my god, because I write like novels that are like scary novels too. I have the Flint Project, that's one I'm always pushing, but I've got 3 novels that are like scary, and I thought, scary music. This would be perfect. So when I become famous and one of my novels is turned into
a movie,
will you be my sound?
Absolutely.
Okay, great,
I will
great.
do that.
Okay, cool. Okay, so where was your inspiration? I mean, what do you do? Is it all original? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's all original. Gina Spector inspires me super hard. That's like where I basically started, and then I get the rest of my inspiration from, that song is actually inspired from Richard III by Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Because I took Shakespeare class, got really into Shakespeare. Just literature and everyday life and
You know, it sounds, it's so unique what you do with your voice. Is that, if you had a lot of training, voice training, I mean, how did you come up with that style? It's like an instrument all by itself, your voice, you know.
You know, I have to say, I took this music class at Washtenaw Community College.
Mhm.
And there's this teacher there, his name's Spencer Mashad. He's a phenomenal musician, you know, great guy. But before it was just like improv, vocal styling, you learn about how to put songs together, how to like really personalize your music.
Mhm.
And he was like, you sound like these people and these people, and that's great, but you really need to find who you are,
Yeah.
like your actual sound, like.
Yeah.
And he helped me with my vocals a little bit, and I mean, honestly, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be doing shows, I wouldn't be,
Mm-hmm.
you know, doing my vocals or
Isn't
anything.
that great? Is one, you know, a teacher, I mean, I don't even know if they have any idea how much they impact people's lives sometimes. It's really great though.
Yeah.
You know, you choose to be a teacher.
Yeah.
So, did you want to play another one? Maybe we got time.
Sure, I'd love
Go
to.
ahead. Go ahead. Go for it.
Won't you push back, Mary? Won't you push back? Push on back.
Oh yeah, that's great. do you have like a CD or anything out yet?
Actually, I just recorded my EP with Ryan Gregory. He's currently mixing it.
Okay.
I think he's got like maybe a song and a half to go, 2 songs to mix, but.
And then, so when will it be available for? Well, that's coming up pretty soon. Will it be available for your next show? Will it?
Probably not.
Okay. So if
I
somebody,
talked to him, but
so if somebody wanted to get a hold of you to make sure that they got your CD, they could get a hold of you on Facebook, right?
Yep.
Rachel King. And then how else could they get a hold of you?
Facebook. I have email.
What's your email address?
reking@wccnet.edu.
Okay. And then Rachel King from Grand Blanc, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if there's more than one Rachel King in there.
Yeah, there's a lot. If you do there's like a million. If you type in Rachel Eli King, like
Okay.
all together.
Eli.
Eli's your middle name?
It's Elizabeth.
Oh, so how do you spell that?
ELIZABETH.
Oh, no, you mean you have the whole thing. Okay. Cool. Great. I don't know. What you want to stick around for a minute? We can show that video. That's a little mash. Or do you have something else you want to tell us about before we go to that video? It's kind of long. But it's a little mashup of stuff, and it's like a mashup of 4 videos. And your part isn't on that because I just like mashed up a little bit of each. But if they want to, if they do enjoy this and they want to see your video, it is the Union. I think they call it the Union 420 party, and it's in April. So that if they want to look it up. But anyway, so do you have anything else you want to say, or we're gonna go to the video?
Just that I'm super excited to finally be a part of this awesome thing. It reminds me a lot of what Rat Girl's trying to do, just raise money for the community and support art and everything. So I'm hoping
So you gotta be a part of Creative Alliance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. We'll see you a lot, maybe.
Yeah.
John, you have that video? Can you show it? Okay, let's start out.
I know, I'm just trying to get the picture right here. I can't get up there, it's too bright. Yeah, I shine the sunshine on my bed. Take a look around, shake sleep away from my head. Gina's got a problem, she can't take nobody. Don't matter, do what you think, you don't show. Everybody woke up on the wrong side of the bed. This time I wander on outside the
Hey, buddy. Happy hash bash. Hash it bash.
Come on, guys, impress me. We are in Detroit, and it is Friday the 13th. And even though she doesn't want to film it, there's Asia. Come on, Asia. Tell me, what are you doing here today?
I'm here to listen and appreciate.
To listen and appreciate? Cool.
Basically.
Okay.
And they're still warming up, so they have yet to start.
Oh, nobody's even started yet?
It's kind of like sound check, so it's like baby.
Oh, really? See, I was afraid that I was going to be a little bit late because I thought it started at like 6 or something.
Kind of early still.
Oh, cool. Okay, great. Hey, you already see some Flint people too in here. I love this building.
Nick's here.
Okay, and here I am inside. Band's warming up, and I see Polly. How you doing, Polly?
What up, world?
What are you painting there? Let me look.
Whatever you want.
It's cool. It's a brand new door. Still got the knob on it. You gonna leave the knob on it? Yeah, why not? So people could actually use it for a door, couldn't they?
It's got the hinges on it. I think Nick was in the market for a door for a while. Not anymore. He's got a hobbit. He's got a hobbit hole now.
What's up?
Let me get everybody. Oh, there's one Steve back there. I didn't see him when I first came in, and I already got Asia.
Hey, we did the Heidelberg project today, Jennie. We had Heidelberg today. We helped the resident artist fix a sculpture and shit.
You were? Oh, you were? Well, I knew I passed Mac Avenue.
I told them you're coming down on the 16th. I just told them people are coming down.
Yeah, great.
Monthly, Creative Alliance Writers Circle supports your local poet and everything else, open mic. My name is Lackluster, it's a pleasure to be here tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm here and I haven't read in a while. Breathing in, I feel calm. Breathing out, I feel at ease. Okay, here's the first poem. I didn't give it a title, but the people started digging in, yeah. Planting gardens and putting food away, digging in. Tribes started forming, breaking bread together, and eating at the common board, and sharing the bounty and digging in. And the people became one with the land. The land, not some ticky-tack transitory stop along consumers' treadmill. Consumers' treadmill. Break it down, break it down. Digging in and digging in. And the community became stronger with the baker, the candlestick maker, police woman, and doctor all digging in. And playing and dancing and singing. Thank you.
I'll try to make this quick, man, because I gotta pee. Man, I love this place. Y'all love Churchill's? I love Churchill's, man. I love this place. Love it. I was gonna read something, but I didn't realize it was Poets Night and an open mic, so I didn't bring anything with me, but I do have a personal anecdote that I'd like to relate about this very place.
Relate it?
Yeah, got some pretty women here tonight. Didn't always used to be that way though. When I first started coming here back before I was married and everything, man, there weren't that many pretty women here at Churchill. I remember one time, man, I was sitting up at the bar, man. I was single, you know, trying to, you know, do my thing, you know, sitting there drinking, you know. And there's this dude sitting next to me, had this Lions jacket on. I remember that Lions jacket on. I looked at him, I was like, hey, where's the pussy at, man? He looked at me, he's like, ain't no pussy here. I was like, damn, that is sad, you know, it's Saturday night and ain't no pussy at the bar. What am I supposed to do? I'm a young man, you know. He's like, dude, the only thing I can tell you, there's a bum out there passed out in the alley. He said, passed out like this. I put a quarter in his hand, you can fuck him in his nose.
Oh.
I was like, what? He's like, dude, I'm just telling you, man. I said, you are a nasty motherfucker. He's like, no, man, it ain't like that. He was like, everybody does it, dude. It ain't no big deal, you know. Fucking shit happens, right? You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. He's like, you got a quarter? I was like, I got a fucking quarter, but I ain't about to fucking give it to no bum so I can fuck him in his nose. He's like, all right, dude, whatever. So I'm like, man, this place is fucked up, you know. So had a couple more drinks, you know. Couple more drinks. Damn. Still ain't no women in the bar. I'm like, fuck. So I looked at the dude, I was like, hey man, where you said that bum's at? He's like, dude, go out the back door, right across the alley next to the dumpster, dude. He's always there. I'm like, fuck. All right, you ain't gonna tell nobody, right? He's like, you ain't gonna tell nobody. All right. Reach in my pocket, yeah, whatever, all right, cool. So I go out the back door, you know. Bum's fucking laid out right there where he said he was, man. All fucking laid out, all fucking nasty, drool hanging out of his mouth, empty bottle of Mad Dog on the ground next to him, shoes untied and shit. I'm like, man. I felt sorry for him and shit, you know, where I was like, ain't no pussy in the bar, I ain't getting laid. It's like the only thing I want to do, right? So, get my quarter out, make sure nobody's looking. Put it in his hand, motherfucker's hand just automatically. I'm like, damn. So, but he didn't open his eyes, right? So, unzip my drawers, you know, look down a little bit. Did what I had to do, came all up inside his nose, man. Shot it all up in his nose. Fucking zipped it up, man. Walked back in the bar. Sat down back at the bar. Thanked the dude. He's like, thanks, man. He's like, anytime, you know. Felt kind of bad about it, but had a few more drinks and forgot about it, you know, like whatever. Game was on, watching the Lions again, or the Pistons, or wherever the fuck it was, I don't know. Anyway, a few minutes later, somebody taps me on my shoulder, you know. I turn around and I was like, it's a fucking bum, dude. He's like standing behind me. I'm like, holy shit. He's like, you the one who fucked me in my nose? I'm like, oh shit. You know, oh my fucking God. He's like, did you fuck me in my nose? And I was like, yeah, man, I fucked you in your nose, dude. I'm sorry, man. It's this motherfucker. He told me to do it. I looked, dude was gone. Ain't nobody sitting there. I was like, fuck. So he's like, Bum's like, you got syphilis? I said, no. He's like, you got herpes? I said, no, man, I ain't got none of that shit. He's like, you ain't got AIDS, do you? I said, no, dude, I'm clean, all right? He said, thanks.
I am distant from these thoughts of mine. They are pale, indistinct, echoing down empty hallways, signaling to me like distant semaphore. I cannot divine the meaning because I've forgotten the code. Secret codes, symptoms of thoughts, representations of ideas, collections and collations, and it's drifting in and out of focus, slow, like